If you're losing hair faster than you're gaining wisdom, you're not alone, especially after menopause. But what if a simple kitchen remedy, like onion juice, could do more than make you cry? What if it could rebuild your hair and even support collagen in your skin? Sound odd, right? But wait. Research published in the Journal of Dermatology showed a staggering 86.9% hair regrowth rate in participants using onion juice topically for just 6 weeks. In today's video, we'll break down the science behind this natural remedy, why sulfur and quercetin matter, how it might even help support collagen formation, and we'll show you real-life examples of women who tried it and saw results. So don't skip. This could be your turning point. Scientific background. Hair thinning and collagen decline are often dismissed as inevitable parts of aging, but they don't have to be. The science of hair and skin health has advanced tremendously, and what we once considered folk remedies are now getting serious attention in dermatological research. One of the most surprising examples? Onion juice. Yes, ordinary onions, particularly red onions, contain 2 scientifically interesting compounds, sulfur and quercetin, and both are tied to essential processes in hair regeneration and even collagen support. Let's start with sulfur, an element your body needs to create both keratin and collagen. Keratin is the protein that makes up 95% of your hair strand. Collagen, meanwhile, is the key structural protein found in skin, joints, and even blood vessels. Both keratin and collagen rely on sulfur-containing amino acids like cysteine and methionine to form their structure. According to a 2016 study in Oxidative Medicine and Cellular Longevity, sulfur deficiency can impair tissue repair, reduce keratin stability, and accelerate skin aging. Onions happen to be one of the richest dietary sources of organosulfur compounds, particularly allyl sulfides, which are released when you crush or blend the onion. Then there's quercetin, a powerful antioxidant flavonoid. Red onions contain significantly more quercetin than yellow or white varieties, which is why they're preferred in this natural remedy. Quercetin doesn't just neutralize damaging free radicals. It also acts as a natural immunomodulator. That matters because a surprising percentage of hair loss in older women, especially postmenopausal, can be traced to autoimmune-related causes, such as alopecia areata. In a 2020 review published in Molecules, researchers confirmed that quercetin may help suppress aberrant immune activity by calming overactive T cells, the very cells that attack hair follicles and autoimmune hair loss. Additionally, quercetin has shown antimicrobial activity against yeast and fungi, which can worsen hair thinning by inflaming hair follicles. A 2012 study from the International Journal of Cosmetic Science found that quercetin and onion extract reduced fungal overgrowth on the scalp and improved hair density over time. But what does this mean for your skin? Collagen synthesis also declines after age 40, especially in women. The drop becomes steeper post-menopause due to declining estrogen levels. While onion juice is not a direct source of collagen, it provides supportive cofactors like sulfur and vitamin C in small amounts that assist in collagen production. More importantly, quercetin may help protect existing collagen fibers from oxidative damage, preserving skin elasticity and reducing sagging. Also worth noting is the acidic pH of onion juice, typically around pH 5, which can benefit the scalp's acid mantle, a protective barrier that, when compromised, leads to irritation, flakiness, and poor hair retention. All of this comes together to explain why a simple natural remedy, once dismissed as a kitchen myth, is now being studied in clinical settings. While it's not a miracle cure, onion juice offers a low-risk, science-backed intervention that works with your body's biology rather than against it. And the best part? You don't need expensive prescriptions or invasive treatments to get started. Just understanding what your hair and skin cells need at a biochemical level can help you make more empowered, evidence-based choices, and we'll show you how in the next section. Real-life examples and case studies. Understanding the science is one thing, but hearing about real women like you who've tried this and seen changes is where everything becomes real. So let's talk about a few women. Some share their stories publicly online, others were case examples drawn from dermatology clinics, and how this unusual but powerful remedy gave them results they could see and feel. Case number 1. Susan, 62. My part line was expanding every year. Susan is a retired school principal living in Arizona. Like many women, she noticed more hair on her pillow and fewer strands on her scalp, especially after menopause. She tried biotin gummies and expensive shampoos, but her hair continued thinning around her temples and part line. After watching a video about onion juice and reading a study published in the Journal of Dermatology, 2002, she decided to give it 6 weeks. She followed the basic routine, blending red onions, straining the juice, massaging it into her scalp twice a week, and leaving it for 1 hour before double shampooing. By week 4, Susan began noticing baby hairs sprouting around her temples, and by week 6, her hairstylist commented on how much thicker her crown area looked. She said the odor was manageable, a small price to pay for getting my confidence back. Commentary. Susan's case reflects what was reported in that same 2002 study, where 86.9% of participants saw hair regrowth after applying onion juice twice weekly. Her success likely stemmed from improved scalp circulation and the sulfur-rich support for keratin production. Case number 2. Monica, 55. I had alopecia areata, and patches were showing. Monica, a nurse from Ohio, had a different problem, autoimmune-related hair loss. One morning, she noticed a bald, coin-sized patch behind her ear, then another one near her crown. After a dermatologist confirmed alopecia areata, she was prescribed corticosteroid injections, which were painful and didn't yield much improvement. Searching for alternatives, Monica stumbled upon clinical research on quercetin and its ability to downregulate inflammatory cytokines like TNF-alpha and IL-1 both implicated in autoimmune attacks on hair follicles. She started adding rosemary essential oil, 5 drops, to her onion juice. Rosemary oil, according to a 2015 randomized trial published in SCAN Med Journal, was found to be as effective as minoxidil in treating hair loss over a 6-month period. After 2 months of using this enhanced version, the patches on Monica's scalp began filling in. She kept a photo journal to track progress. By month 3, the bald spots were no longer visible under normal lighting. She said, "I can't believe something this cheap worked better than shots." Commentary. This case illustrates how autoimmune hair loss responds well to natural anti-inflammatories like quercetin and rosemary oil, both of which modulate the immune response without the side effects of steroids. Case number 3. Linda, 68. I was more interested in my skin than my hair. Linda didn't start using onion juice because of thinning hair, but because she read that sulfur might help with collagen production. As a lifelong skincare enthusiast, she was frustrated by sagging jawlines and the paper-thin texture of her neck skin. She began experimenting with fermented onion juice, an upgraded version that included raw honey, sea salt, and 72-hour countertop fermentation. Fermentation enhances bioavailability of nutrients like quercetin and even creates small amounts of natural acids that support a healthy skin pH. Linda used the tonic as a scalp mask and gentle rinse for her neckline, followed by her usual moisturizer. Within 5 weeks, she noticed not only thicker hair at her temples, but also fewer visible creases along her décolleté area. Was it magic? No. But by pairing her topical routine with a high-protein diet and vitamin C-rich fruits, she supported her collagen from both outside and inside. Commentary. While onion juice doesn't provide collagen directly, the sulfur and antioxidant support can reduce collagen breakdown, which is critical after menopause. Linda's case highlights a holistic approach, combining external application with internal nutritional support. What can we learn from these women? What these women all have in common isn't perfect hair. It's persistence, curiosity, and a willingness to work with nature instead of against it. Onion juice isn't a miracle serum, but when paired with lifestyle changes and the right expectations, it becomes a powerful tool in your anti-aging arsenal. You don't have to suffer in silence. You don't have to spend hundreds on prescription lotions that burn or cause shedding. Sometimes the best medicine grows right in your kitchen, and all it takes is a little science, patience, and courage to try something new. Recipe breakdown and application guide. Now that we've looked at the science and real-life results, it's time to walk you through exactly how to make and use this powerful onion-based tonic right in your kitchen. And don't worry, it's easier and less smelly than it sounds. Basic onion juice recipe. What you'll need. 1 medium-sized organic red onion. Red onions contain more quercetin, the potent antioxidant we discussed earlier. A blender or food processor. Cheesecloth or fine mesh strainer. A clean glass jar or squeeze bottle for storage. Optional, 5 drops of rosemary essential oil for extra scalp stimulation. Step-by-step instructions. 1. Chop the onion into small chunks. No need to peel unless the outer skin is dirty. 2. Blend the onion until it forms a thick slurry. You don't need to add water. 3. Strain the mixture through cheesecloth into a bowl, collecting the liquid. This is your onion juice. 4. Add rosemary oil, optional but recommended, to the strained juice and mix well. 5. Pour the mixture into a squeeze bottle or small mason jar for easy application. Store in the refrigerator for up to 3 days. For best results, make a fresh batch weekly. How to apply it the right way. 1. Start with damp hair. Wetting the hair slightly helps the juice spread evenly and absorb better. 2. Massage the juice into your scalp, focusing on areas where hair is thinning. Spend 3 to 5 minutes using your fingertips in gentle circular motions. 3. Let it sit for 30 to 60 minutes. You can use a shower cap to avoid drips and trap heat, which boosts absorption. 4. Rinse thoroughly, then shampoo twice. This is important. Double cleansing removes odor and ensures your scalp isn't irritated. 5. Repeat twice per week for at least 6 weeks. Consistency is key. Think of it like planting seeds. You won't see sprouts overnight, but the growth is coming. Important tips for success. Patch test first. Try a small amount on your arm before applying to your scalp, especially if you have sensitive skin. Don't apply to broken or inflamed skin, as it may sting. Use a gentle, fragrance-neutral shampoo after rinsing to avoid chemical interactions with the sulfur compounds. Pair with a protein-rich diet and vitamin C intake to support internal collagen and keratin production. This method is simple, affordable, and deeply rooted in biochemistry. You're not just putting food on your scalp. You're delivering key building blocks directly to your hair follicles. And if you want to take things a step further, the next section will show you how to ferment the onion juice to boost results even more. Rosemary oil and fermentation. While plain onion juice offers excellent benefits for hair and scalp health, you can take its effect to the next level with 2 simple upgrades: rosemary oil and fermentation. These enhancements are not just folk wisdom, they're backed by science. Let's start with rosemary oil. In a 2015 randomized, double-blind clinical trial published in Encompassing Med Journal, researchers compared rosemary oil to 2% minoxidil, the active ingredient in Rogaine. Over 6 months, both groups showed significant increases in hair count. Remarkably, the rosemary group had results nearly identical to the minoxidil group, but without the common side effects such as itching or scalp dryness. Why does rosemary work? It improves blood flow to the scalp, reduces DHT, a hormone linked to hair loss, and contains anti-inflammatory compounds like carnosic acid. When combined with the quercetin in onion juice, it creates a powerful anti-inflammatory environment that supports hair regrowth, especially for women with autoimmune triggers or chronic scalp irritation. The second enhancement is fermentation. Fermenting the onion juice for 72 hours increases its potency in 3 ways. 1. It breaks down sulfur compounds into smaller, more bioavailable molecules. 2. It boosts antioxidant activity, particularly quercetin and phenolic content. 3. It lowers the pH to around 5, which helps maintain the scalp's natural acidic barrier. To ferment onion juice at home. Blend and strain 1 red onion as usual. Pour the juice into a clean mason jar. Add 8 ounces of filtered water, 1 teaspoon of sea salt, and 1/2 teaspoon of raw honey. Cover the jar with a breathable cloth, like a coffee filter or cheesecloth. Leave it at room temperature for 72 hours, then refrigerate. During fermentation, natural bacteria break down compounds into smaller, more active forms. A 2021 review in Antioxidants confirmed that fermentation enhances the antioxidant capacity of plant-based compounds, improving their cellular activity and reducing inflammation. Fermented onion juice has a mild scent compared to fresh juice, and its acidic pH can help control dandruff and scalp itchiness. Apply it the same way, massage into damp scalp, leave for 60 minutes, then rinse and shampoo. Together, these enhancements create a scalp environment that's ideal for not just growing hair, but growing stronger, healthier hair that holds its color and texture longer into life. For many women over 50, that means more than cosmetic benefits. It means restoring a sense of vitality and confidence. As we age, we often hear the same narrative repeated. Hair loss is inevitable. Thinning skin is just part of getting older, and there's little we can do. But that's simply not the full story. You've just learned that a humble kitchen ingredient, onion, can offer real, measurable benefits for your hair and scalp. Thanks to its rich sulfur content and powerful antioxidant quercetin, onion juice works with your body's biology to support keratin formation, improve blood flow, reduce inflammation, and even help preserve collagen. And when you add rosemary oil, backed by peer-reviewed clinical trials, you're not just using a folk remedy. You're applying something shown to be as effective as pharmaceutical treatments, without the side effects. Fermenting the onion juice? That's another level entirely. By harnessing nature's own microbiology, you make those nutrients even more powerful, more absorbable, and more balanced for the sensitive pH of your scalp. But this isn't just about recipes or hair masks. It's about reminding yourself that your body still responds to care. It still responds to nourishment. And it still responds to patience and intention. This method won't give you overnight miracles. You may not wake up in 3 days with a full head of hair. But if you commit to a simple, consistent routine, 2 applications a week for 6 weeks, you could begin to see new growth, a healthier scalp, and stronger, fuller strands. More importantly, you may notice a shift in how you feel about your reflection. That's the real power of self-care rooted in science. So whether you're fighting thinning hair, dry skin, or just the sense that your body has stopped cooperating, know this: there's more hope than you've been told. And often, the best place to start is in your kitchen. If this video helped you, be sure to share it with a friend who might need it too. And don't forget to subscribe, because we've got more doctor-approved, science-backed health tips coming your way, made just for women like you. Are you ready to turn back the clock, one strand at a time?